What's up, guys? We're going to be taking a look at what's happening with Trump and the energies, his next decisions on what's going to happen. By the way, I am a neutral party. So let's go ahead and jump right on into this. If you need to get a personal reading from me, you can email me, laurelbanks@gmail.com. You can also text me at 281-932-3218. All right, so let's go ahead and jump right on into this. I just want to get one of these cards first, just to get an overall energy. Now, these two cards came out. All right. And we got the Daniel. Oh, no, baby. What is you doing, baby? So, all right, here we go. Feel free to share your comments and thoughts in the comments. All right, here we go. All right, we have Under Pressure. And then we have Minesweeper, which was attached to that. Blizzard. And Human Rights. I'm going to set that off to the side. All right, here we go. And falling out is Baby Boomer. Navy SEALs. Research. Special Ops. Okay. So I feel like for some of you all, there could be an energy where somebody is showing him where to go or what things could be happening ahead of time. Pacific Ocean could be very significant. So this could be along the coastline, California, Alaska. All right. Asia. The Bering Strait type shit. All right, here we go. What was that? Hide and seek. And then we have woman, man, and children. Okay, so this lets you know what type of time he's really on. All right. And then we have xenophobia. Health hazard. And droughts. Okay, so maybe there could be some changing weather patterns that's happening here, especially with having to take care of all these things, which is he could be buried under pressure or feeling some type of way. And then we have manufactured. Betrayal is at the bottom of the deck. Data breach. What's this here for? Tariff and tax. All right, what else do we need to know about Trump's finances? Are they being hidden at this time? And why? We have death toll. Damn. My God. 100% cult meetings. That's the 1 percentile. Asia. So he could have some dealings getting ready to come up. Okay, also there could be some sort of agreement that's happening with his finances, okay, that he could be hiding. You have bunker. Okay, so he might be thinking about some things that's happening underground. He is in the baby boomer generation. Well, is he in the baby boomer generation or is he older? And then we also have heat wave. Ooh. So he's definitely doing some vicious things. Okay, this could be over there in Iran with this heat wave and death toll. But I feel like there's some sort of meetings that's happening between Asia. Tsunamis. Underground cities. Also old money. And the Department of Justice. All right, so you already know what the old money ties is dealing with, you know, what his family's empire has created. All right, or he might make it seem as though there's the money that he's accumulated is from old money. Also could be hiding some things underground as well too. You know, like they like to hide kids and money and factories and cities. All right, we have penalty. Then we have winner. And retaliation. So, what is this underground city? Let me get this together. What's this underground city here for? Earthquakes. And not a conspiracy anymore. Okay, so someone could be building some things. You know, once you hack into the earth, it's going to cause some sort of reaction, which is earthquakes or plate tectonics. You know what I mean? And then we also have cheating here. Wow. And wire tapped. So somebody's listening in. This is probably why it's not a conspiracy anymore. You have slush money at the bottom of the deck. So let's get into overall energy of what's going to happen. Also could be some sort of signature or him having to sign something or a deal, possibly, or a treaty that he's having to sign. But I feel like he's really on some divide and conquer type shit, especially with his attorney, okay, or attorneys. This also could be what his defense is as well. They could be deep into his pockets. Everybody's circulating their hand out. I definitely feel like he's gonna be trying to make some deals probably with South America. Okay, but his campaign is getting ready to come up, so he's gonna have to make it look real nice, or he's gonna try to rig the situation in some type of way. All right, here we go. What's happening? The up and coming energy, Spirit. We got some sticking together, Lord. But I didn't want to look at them, so all right, here we go. Somebody's listening in with that wire tap, especially with whatever they're doing with their finances in this underground city. Okay, we have the game. Wow. Okay, the Knight of Swords. So he's trying to play chess, not checkers. Also could be some sort of ships or something that's happening here. The actions that he's taking is definitely geared toward the moves that he wants to make in the future. Okay, could be manipulating some things as well. I'm not sure what Trump has in his chart. I know he's a Taurus sun. All right, and then we have the Eight of Pentacles. Okay, so somebody's definitely analyzing something very, very carefully here. Okay, they're doing something very fast or swift because it says swiftness. So things could get complicated, especially needing to pinpoint or analyze certain work. All right. But he's being very strategic about his ways. It also could be, you know, the master of someone's ego or one's ego here. And also including mathematics. He's needing to make a move, though. And then you have the therapist. All right, so he could be getting some sort of help. What's happening next? You have the 9 of Pentacles, so you have gain. So he's definitely losing out on money, especially in this reversal. He could be, this could be what that slush fund is about as well. Okay, or he's trying to act oblivious as if it didn't happen or it won't happen. And then we have the High Priestess, so there's definitely some sort of information that could be coming out, or everyone knows exactly what's happening. They may not be privy to the small details of things, but people are going to they're going to soon find out, okay, especially with that wiretap and information. And then we also have the Ace of Wands, which to me, this is always looking like the Statue of Liberty. So it's, something could be happening in New York. All right. Or there's some sort of jurisdiction in New York that's in ties with this. Now, somebody could be drinking heavily around him, or they're trying to press some sort of deadlines. People are stressing back behind the scenes. Okay, this also could be him as well, too. You have the Devil, so this is contracts, addiction. Okay, somebody's having problems with their bowel movements. All right. But with the Devil, this could be, you know, trying to influence. This also could be something about perversion, contracts, music, coercion. Okay, scum of the earth type shit, but they make it seem like it's powerful. You have the seducer here, like I said. All right, what do the people need to know about this situation? Okay, so competition. So this could be a group of people or a lot of competing here. And then we also have the 10 of Swords. So it definitely could be some sort of ruin or something that's coming to an end, coming to a close here. Could be a lot of bodies, but you also have where somebody is changing up. This could be that monument, the Lincoln Monument. Okay, then we have failure. Damn. And stuck with that is the Tower. So there's definitely a major change, especially if he's feeling like he failed here or he's feeling insecure. He's trying not to show it. All right, and you have the Emperor. So it is coming in reverse. It could be that he's trying to control or gain back control, but he's really angry. And then we have defeat. So there's a gamble. Somebody's going to have to, I'm not sure what it is, but there's something with the stock market here as well. Okay, with the day trader. So something could be taking place with the stock markets. You know, they've been unpredictable. But defeat and the day trader. So definitely is that slush fund. I'm also seeing this could look like the Trump Towers as well, too. Something is not built under structure, but there is something that's been built here. It definitely could be those missiles or something underground. All right, guys. Let me know what you all think in the comments down below, and I'll see you guys in the next video.